Mm. And getting a little quicker. Getting a little quicker on the draw. What's good? What's good? Everybody looks like we're in the building. The right family looks like they're in the building. All good, all good, all good. What's good? Man, we were just talking about you the other day. I came by your spot. I didn't see you. Craig J in the building. What's good? Fair enough. We can do a little big screen. This is going to be a short show, of course. DL Osborne in the building. Of course, it's going to be a short show. So who do you want to start with? Who do you want to start with? You want to start with Smoke? You want to start with Smoke or what? Touching you. Oh, hold on. Let's get warmed up. Let's get warmed up. We can't start the nice show right there, can we? Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. 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 Sorry about that. Let me get my microphone right. Settings. Audio. Audio should be good. Is it better? So I'm hoping y'all see the sound panels I added. Sound panels should have helped with the echo a little bit. I feel like it helped a little bit. What y'all think? The sound panels, did we stop the echoing a little bit? You start with the smoke. We went roll that, light that, smoke it. Ooh. Ooh. And you were at work when it happened? Damn. Were you at work with BBN when it went down? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Touching you, sweet Caroline. Fuck you, mm? Money 1322 in the building. What's good? So, who we want to start with? Come on, get in the chat. Who we want to start with? We want to start with the portal. We want to start with the definition of the portal. Okay, we got the Twitter updated. Okay, I was. Ooh, I was hoping we'd get that. The portal. Hold on. I was dropped off call for VPN, so most of them roll down the window. David P, listen, don't get yourself in trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble in the middle of the day. That might cause road rage. Yeah, I don't want you getting stuck in road rage incidents. Let me pull that off. Okay, where you want to start? Amari Huggins Bruce. I think everyone saw that coming. Listen, Robert Holt, elaborate on that. Elaborate on what you think with that. Now that's pretty funny. Elaborate on what you think about AHV. I want to know everybody's. I want to know everybody's quick opinions. Red State, are you in here? If Red State, if you in here, if everybody in here, help me out. You know what time it is. Facebook, come join us on the YouTube channel. If you want to hear about the exits of the portal, come over to the YouTube channel. Type in Made for the Ville, MADEFORTHEVILLE. Type in Made for the Ville and come along with us. But we got to remove Facebook in 3, 2, 1. Facebook's out of here. We got to remove Twitch. 3, 2, 1. Twitch is out of here. Same goes to Twitter. Come join us on the YouTube channel. Type in Made for the Ville. MADEFORTHEVILLE. Made for the Ville. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Touching you like sweet Caroline. Woo-wee. I'm just getting warmed up. Did they go out there and get busted by Clemson? So Maestro, hold on. He wanted more shots, didn't get them. He's a good dude. He has the drops on occasion. Fair. Transfer portal after a bowl game loss. Sounds a bit emotional. Fair. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Facts. Facts. Greetings. Kentucky just fumbled again. They fumbled again. I wonder if KP will put some magic. And Gil's son, since they're right both there. Now that's a thought. Money 13-22. Look, we're supposed to be focused on Carter Knox right now. You know what? I don't mind listening to a little bit. If y'all don't mind hearing a little bit, I don't mind listening to a second or two. If y'all don't mind. Let's see. While I run through everything, make sure that's going good. Let's see. It will be on Twitter. It will be on, let's see, 680. Okay. There you go. You know what? Nope, we're not doing it on the phone. That was a bad decision. Sorry about that, y'all. I should be quicker on the trigger. I've been practicing it to be quicker. I lost my stick merge game. I got to get back to it. Let's go to. I just left the site. There you go. Should pop right up right there. Let's do this. Hold on. Present. Share screen. Hold on, where was it? It was right here. Oh, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Oh, don't do me like that, y'all. Come on now. I got time for that.
Win of the season and their final performance of 2023. They take care of business by beating Illinois State 96-70. I'm Mike Indolfo. You have the two.
Sorry about that. That's the wrong one. I almost played Illinois State. Did they not do a football post-game show? Wait a minute. Is there not a football post-game show? Did they just skip over the bowl game? Or I mean, I guess it happened during the game. Hour 2, hour 1. Oh. Huh. I see you have a post-game show now on ESPN 680. Huh. What am I missing here? What am I missing here, people? Was there not a post-game show posted? Well, that's interesting. Well, I guess it is what it is. Yeah, roll into the normal show. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Amari Huggins, Bruce. Any players for Louisville that entered the portal you're surprised by? Yes. Jeff Clark Jr. I was surprised. He played a lot of snaps. But Amari Huggins, Bruce, I don't think it was emotional. I think he's watched so much movement. He's watched coaches move. He's had different coaches. He's watched players come in. Some get snaps above him. You know, Coleman got some good touches in the bowl game. I don't think Amari Huggins, Bruce, was emotional. I just think you can't watch so much movement and just stay and feel comfortable. Especially it's like he really didn't have the opportunity. Well, I won't say didn't have the opportunity. He didn't make enough plays to really break through. And he knows he's a good receiver. I know he's a good receiver, but I think he's a change of scenery guy. Yeah. Listen. That was. Listen, that's out there. That's a good target. But again, when you say number one Big Ten sack leaders, that can get bought up off under you in a heartbeat. They did, but didn't post it. Listen. I know y'all knew that Missouri was going to be a problem for Ohio State tonight. Okay. I had to scroll back up. The light years better than yesterday. Good stuff. Try not to speak it into existence. Be lively. Exercise as much as you can. Get the ginger. Get the vitamin C. Get all the good stuff in your body. And positive thoughts and positive music. undersized. I mean, undersized for top 15, top 10, but not undersized or under athletic for 12 through 25. I mean, there's a reason he Tanner just going straight to that. Right. No, look, no, don't take it easy. Go fight. NBA player props are more my speed. Fair enough. That Toledo running back definitely be an awesome pickup. Facts. Wait, why do your show do more football talk than 7 to 3 and 3 to 6? I mean, what do you think I should do? We don't have a game until nothing's going to change until at least the third. Listen, Brandon played a little better. Tyler's playing better. Curtis is kind of up and down. Nothing in the basketball situation has really changed. So, and listen, it's not going to do any good to anybody listening to the show to just talk about, to regurgitate basketball takes and then open up the phone lines. Like, yeah, I heard a lot of slick talk, like I said it today on the show. If you can't compliment Brom or any other coach without dragging Kenny Payne into it, I kind of got a lot less respect for you, because that means it's not about the school, it's not about the sport, it's about the fight. You're more interested in the fight, the Kenny Payne versus the basketball versus that stuff. I don't do shows like that. It just ain't never been my thing. Listen. Dr. Crump could be totally right. I admit I'm a little more non-traditional when it comes to the human body, but we just got an opinion. Go hard or go home. Go hard or go home. I don't want to hear it, Billy. We have a 70-city tour. Are you just going to lay in the bed with your Kleenex? Or you have millions and millions of people who are waiting for you out there in the world. Speak positive thoughts. Get that ginger, that turmeric, that vitamin C, that garlic, and get your headspace right. And go out there and attack that 70-city worldwide tour. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you out there. All the greatest bands, they don't waste their time with sick. Michael Jordan had the flu. He went out and scored 60. I need you to be Michael Jordan, not Scottie Pippen, who sat out with a migraine. Billy, you're not Scottie Pippen. Go be Mike. And Zink. If you pass out, somebody will take you to the hospital. Then you can get some rest. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like there's a meeting I missed. There's like a meeting I missed with the basketball conversation. Like everybody had a big meeting that I wasn't aware of, and it was talking about the direction of the Kenny Payne conversation, and we're all supposed to participate. Yeah, yeah. Unless, like I said, unless you want to just sit there and open up the phone lines for slick interpretation talk against Kenny Payne, it does no good for the fan base, in my opinion. Yeah, but still a legend, ain't the GOAT. Scottie Pippen, you can't let migraines hold you out. Some of the many of the best games ever by the great players have been on their sick days. $28 in the fourth quarter with the flu. Some say it was food poisoning. Either way. yeah, look, that's what I'm saying. It's just there are multiple ways to urge a person into better health. Oh my God! Don't even go that far. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what ends up happening. Yes. The 70 city tour is waiting. Sometimes there's just one hurdle between you and the 7 city tour, and it's called the flu. You got to try it. Listen, I've tried to speak things into existence, and maybe I didn't speak it with enough emphasis, and I've spoke many of things that have manifested greatly for me. But anyway, I choose that route. Amari Huggins Bruce. It's writing on the wall. It's not worth the risk for him to get caught in another traffic jam if he knows there's a program that values him, as a program who needs an Amari Huggins Bruce. I think here he feels like too much of a guy, as a guy. Like I said, he gave it up for the program. Like there's no kicking him on the way out the door. There's none of that. Like I said, he can be a new scenery. He can say, I just need to find a place where there's more of a value for me. And a lot of times we end up finding out, okay, Amari Huggins Bruce hasn't put out a bunch of practice film and, hey, I'm open to my recruitment. Not a lot of, slick talk. It's just like he has an idea what he wants to do. Writing on the wall is they're bringing in playmakers. They're bringing in a different receiver room. It's just sometimes it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. New quarterback he doesn't know. It's not worth the risk. Try, because he won't forgive himself if he doesn't take the chance. Clark. Redshirt Junior has 1 year left. He sees some defensive tackles are being targeted. I think Lole is coming back. Again, the areas of the roster that are being targeted are where you're going to lose your best talent, previous talent. Oh no. You have to demand it, Jocelyn. You have to demand it. Don't just speak it. You have to reach out and demand of the universe. You have to claim it. U of L has the second most viewership and revenue in the ACC. We must yell this. Hopefully, save us in conference real life. Listen, like I said, that's one of those things. It'll straighten out itself. There's no massive moves that, in my opinion, there's no massive moves where we get left out of the big picture. Yeah, listen, on the 3rd, that talk's gonna start right back up. So it is what it is. Electrolytes. We can do Mamba mentality. Electrolytes. Celtic salt. Celtic salt. Ginger. Vitamin C. Lemon lime. My body got rid of them toxins. I want Jermaine Lowe laid back. 24 years old. Yeah, listen, he knows what he's doing in the middle of that line. Jermaine Lowe, okay, Clark has a lot of snap, but here's the problem. Anytime you say, damn, he was a good depth piece, you're basically saying you can try to upgrade there. If you say a guy's a good depth piece, that should let you know. And the better the player transferring out. Okay, this is the point of tonight. This is the most important point of tonight. I want everybody to listen. This is when I was starting the show. Listen. When I was pouring my cocktail and sitting here, in my what a nice material there. When I'm sitting here, my heat in my house is cranked up. My heat is up and my window's open. So I got this beautiful, sometimes it's heat, sometimes it's cold. Listen, I sacrifice on the bills, on my electricity bill, so I can get a little bit of cool air and a little bit of heat. When I was enjoying myself and pouring a drink and thinking about what I have to tell Card Nation and the Midnight family tonight, I was thinking, we have a healthy locker room. We have an extremely healthy locker room. The day before the USC game, my catchphrase was, we lead the nation in opt-ins. We lead the nation in opt-ins. More people wanted to play and wanted to finish the job than most of the big time schools as big as us, with the records as big as us. People who have records as good as us and aren't in the New Year's Six or playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Like, other teams have people dropping like flies. We have a healthy locker room. What does that mean? It means if your locker room is healthy and people like playing with each other, and for the coaching staff, it means the better the transfer out, the better your situation is. People will find reasons, toxic reasons, to say it's the coach's fault or it's somebody else's fault or somebody else, whatever its fault is. I'm telling you, when you got a healthy locker room, you know that because the people opting in. Like I said, Quincy Riley, even if he was coming back, Quincy Riley didn't have to play. Listen, making decisions, Ashton Gelati, he should not have made a decision before the bowl game. That says that's a healthy ass freaking locker room. That's a healthy ass locker room when Ashton Gelati makes the decision, what if Ashton goes out and gets 4 sacks against USC? There was no need for him to already. Then Ashton would have put himself into having to say, oh, I know I said I was going to come back, but now I'm going to the league. A big time game out of Ashton might have catapulted him up the draft boards. But for him to say, no, I want to play here. I want to play for this team. I want to play for this coach. I want to play in this environment. That means you have a healthy environment. The transfers that leave a healthy environment are healthy transfers. They're not disgruntled. Like I said, we've heard about one guy seeming disgruntled, but he had a lot more dog in the fight than most people. His situation, everybody knows what I'm talking about. His situation was a little different from what everybody else's is. You know, there's a different level of pressure, different level of, you know. Charles, salute, and happy birthday. Yeah, no, listen. When your locker room is healthy, celebrate transfers going out. Celebrate transfers leaving when your locker room is healthy. Now, if you thought your locker room was toxic and it was just like, okay, let's just say this. If we had a real bad receiving core and people was arguing with the quarterback and arguing, and then your receiving core starts leaving, then it's like, uh-oh, who knows what can happen. But again, we got healthy cornerback rooms, healthy receiver rooms, healthy linebacker rooms, healthy offensive line, defensive line rooms. Like I said, those are good transfers. Those are just better fit or being recruited over. I respect the program. Y'all bringing in some dudes. I need to be more valued. I'll transfer a level down to maybe be the man. You know, stuff like that. Like, celebrate it. Celebrate your guys that are leaving, saying, Jeff Brom is bringing in some dudes. I got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get buried on the depth chart. Sorry.
Touching you like sweet Caroline.
Did they go out there and get busted by Clemson? Yeah. Oh, you been busted. Yeah, you got busted. Clemson put that pressure on you. Clemson was playing with their food. And at the end of the game, Clemson decided, hey, y'all, this is still Kentucky. And Clemson had the same problem Louisville had. Clemson's quarterback wasn't worth a damn. I'm not saying the same problem Louisville had. I'm saying Clemson's quarterback wasn't playing up to standard. Like our quarterback at times didn't play up to standard. And it really makes your team look like a different team. DJ Ungalele didn't play for Oregon State, and they got beat by 40. Does that not let you know that the quarterback makes a huge difference? Yeah. So definitely take that away from tonight. When you're talking to your people, happy locker rooms. Look, Jeff Clark, that's a hard-working dude. Amari Huggins Bruce, that's a hard-working dude. There ain't no spice to them transferring out. The other dudes on there. It's no spice. It's no bad energy on the transfers out. You're just looking for the best situation, the best fit. And now that everybody's transferring in 1 year, you just can't waste a year when you think you're not going to play. The only people that can waste a year thinking they're not going to play is if you go to Alabama or something, or you're a high schooler. Because the portal has changed the game for high school recruits. Oh. He's gotta be 9. Jeff Brom's gotta be clean 9. Like I said, the only thing I would have said is maybe a couple times early in the year, give somebody else a series. Maybe you wake up the team a little bit, but I understand how he was saying, I don't even want to. Listen, it's obvious Jack Plummer struggles with his confidence. Jeff Brom knows he struggles with his confidence. Jeff Brom didn't want to take that shot at his confidence by putting somebody else in, but that's like a coin flip. You may struggle with his confidence, or you may make him lock in more. But the risk versus the reward, when you're 5-0 and 6-0, I can understand how you say the risk of giving another quarterback a series or two is not worth the reward. I mean, if he balls, it's worth the reward, but it's a high risk. So you got that part. I would have given UK a pass. And did y'all see they were starting fights at the beginning of the game again? I cannot believe that the local media won't say, they will not say, the reason Kentucky cannot get over the hump is because they do that thug shit before every game. I know media's not allowed to say thug shit, but I can't believe they won't get held accountable for starting fights before the game. They were starting fights with Clemson the same way before the game. If I said the lack of discipline is why Kentucky can't get over the hump, I can look at all the arrests from the coaching staff in the offseason. I can look at all I can look at the rating of the fraternity houses in the offseason, all the players that have gotten off the DUIs, all that stuff, and I can go to the fights in the games. I mean, there's 4 direct correlation studies of this is why Kentucky can have talent, but they won't get over the hump, or they haven't gotten over the hump, or they haven't become a respectable SEC program because they lack discipline. And it gets reinforced every game when they go out there and start fucking fights. I can't believe nobody thinks that that's a bad thing. No, none of this high and mighty moral media thinks it's a bad thing for Kentucky to start fights every game. Now listen, if they got disrespected one game, okay, turn up. Maybe even 2 games. Turn up. Every game they're not supposed to win, you got to start a fight. That's a lack of discipline. That's a lack of culture. That's a lack of leadership. And listen, I'm not talking about Kenny Payne because nothing's changed. We're waiting to see the next product on the field. But they talk about high moral grounds on everybody else except for the Kentucky situation. Of course. That's why I picked them in the money line Maven. Why do you think I picked Missouri in the money line Maven? Yeah, Garrett, Gary, I think that clip was old when he said, "You got no stones." That's Phil Baker's favorite clip. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. I feel you. Look, I feel you, but you can't do that. Listen, they had their quarterback. They lost one player the other day. I think they only lost one guy, but he was acting up from the beginning. Hey, y'all, I think these work. That's pretty funny. UK starts fights before the game so they can play totally flawless defensive penalty free. That is funny. I don't think Michigan will get smoked. I don't think they'll win. And even though I thought they would win, Alabama has earned enough for me not to bet against them. Sound panel. The new sound panels over there. Y'all know we got the keep it real cam. So that was your wide angle view of what Maven Studios looks like nowadays. DJ, appreciate the gifts. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. ACC over SEC over Big Ten. I hope I killed the echo, because I got one right there. Actually settings. Let's see. That's the sound panel on the other wall. To make sure we drowned out a little bit of sound, not too much echo. All right, well, since my man Billy McNichol is a little under the weather, I think it's only right we hit y'all with a little